all across America are feeling exhausted, frustrated, and financially overwhelmed right now. The prices keep rising, but normal people can only stretch a paycheck so far.
Work breaks are the fastest thing in the world. I don't think nothing is faster than a work break. What's the math behind that? I'm so serious. There's no way I have a 30 to 45-minute break and it feels like 10 minutes. It's like you go in a different dimension. I don't.
No funny shit, gang, and a bum to me is somebody with no goals, not no money. You could still be a goofy ass nigga with money, gang. No funny shit. Like, people be having they patches in their life where they up and they down, but you can't take away goals, you can't take away purpose, you can't take away a motherfucker who got people depending on them, gang. You could have money and still be a goofy.
And do you know what? Another thing, I'm so sick of going to work because people are always like, oh, look forward to the paycheck when you get paid. But when I get paid, the money disappears. I got paid a week ago and now I've got £2.92 to my name. Like, that's not even funny. And I've just come back from a long shift and I'm exhausted. Like, it's actually not funny. Like, I'm actually not falling for this propaganda anymore. Like, if I died tomorrow, I'd be fucking pissed at myself. I'd be pissed that I actually picked up a shift on Monday. Like, I just can't work anymore. I'm not built for this life.
Hey, you still owe me $2.50 from the Uber from last week. How many swipes of my lip gloss did you use? Could you send me like 50 cents? Did you hit my vape? That'll be $1. You took a sip of my coffee? Do you have like a quarter you could give me? Oh, the bill is like $50. No, it's okay. I got it. I get paid in like a week. I'll be fine. Oh, you like this perfume? Take it. Literally use as much of it as you like. Are you sure you don't want me to send you gas money? No, you're good. I can like push my car if I need to. Oh, you can't afford it? I can cover for you. And then you can pay me back by hanging out with me.
It used to be that if you worked hard, you were guaranteed that you could at least do okay. Like support your family, survive. Now you can work extraordinarily hard and still not have your needs met. To me, this says that the whole worker bee virtues is changing because why should you work so hard if it doesn't even pay you enough to survive? That's what we're all wondering.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm working every day very hard and I never had money. Fucking shit. So everything is expensive, motherfucker. So I don't know a la chingada porque I never have money in my wallet, a la verga. So I don't know. I do. La verga, chingada madre. Tell me something, motherfucker.
Go into a job that I hate to still not be able to afford rent? No thanks. Ask somebody else if I can go on vacation and get denied? No thanks. Only 2 weeks of vacation a year? No thanks. Working 5 out of 7 days in the week? No thanks. Working between the hours of 9 and 5 and getting home at 6 and only having a few hours for myself every day? No thanks. Working a really good high-paying job and still being stressed about money? No thanks. Minimum wage needing to be $40 an hour to reflect the housing market? No thanks. This isn't to shit on 9-to-5s. This is to shit on the way the economy's going. Could be getting paid more.
And I just realized that I might be out of touch. I was unaware of just how bad people were doing in this economy. I was thinking, after payday, you pay all your bills and whatnot, you might just have just a little bit left over. And that was what I meant by paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, I just seen somebody post their bank account. The shit had 93 cents. He didn't have a full dollar in there. It's way worse than I thought it was. I thought most was just having a little bit after the check and whatnot. No, y'all not having nothing at all. Like, y'all having cents in y'all bank account entire. Oh, whoa, I'm way off the loop.
The only downside to being unemployed is having no money. Anybody who tells you, oh, you'll eventually get bored, that's a lie. I could never get bored of being unemployed. The only thing you get bored of is having no money to spend. But you can never get bored of the free time. Like, what are we talking about here? Being unemployed is genuinely probably top 3 feelings in the world. You got nothing to do. You can sleep whenever you want, wake up whenever you want. It feels like heaven on earth, bro. Until it's time to spend the slightest amount of money. Until somebody says who wants to eat out, who wants to travel, you can't do none of that shit. If only there was a way to make money whilst not having a job. Now, obviously, I can think of a few ways to make money without a job, but none of those ways are probably ethical, right? But I mean, who really cares about that in 2026?
Hey, do you want to come to the movies? Oh, I do, but nah, I got no money. You got no money? What? Yeah, I'm like so broke this week. How are you broke? What do you mean? I'm broke. I have no money. Dude, you work like 6 days a week. Where do you put your money? Yeah, I know. I just bills and stuff. Your rent's like 200 a week. You make like 2 grand. Yeah, I guess that's right. So wait, do you save it? No, I got like no savings, actually. You have no savings? Yeah. So you have no money? No, not really. No. Okay. Yeah, I did add some things onto my car though, so. Right.
I have 3 jobs and I'm still struggling. I am a teacher. I tutor after school. I just got through with one of my tutoring sessions actually, and I also make content. I have 1 full-time job with full benefits and then 2 part-time/contract jobs, and I am still struggling. The solution is not to get a 4th job. There's something wrong with this world. Something has got to give to where we live in a world where people can work multiple jobs and they're still struggling. What does that say? Like, the solution isn't you need another job or you're just lazy and you don't want to work. We're working multiple jobs. What more do we have to do in order to live comfortably in this world? I think it's ridiculous.
$15 an hour is not a living wage. Okay? I live in a state where the cost of living is significantly lower than the rest of the country. Okay? And I don't have money for anything. Okay? I make $15 an hour and I'm broke. It's not a living wage. It's not. Not with rent, car payment, gas, electric, fuel gas, okay? Internet, phone, your streaming services. Most of the time, I don't have money left over to buy basic necessities. I don't. I have to break up my payments and my bills just so I don't overdraw every week.
I don't give a fuck how bad a bit is, gang. If we ain't talking about running up some pay together, gang, I don't want it. Real shit. Like, bro, yesterday a hoe asked me for some motherfucking Apple Pay, bro. And then it be working and have a job, twin. Like, motherfucker, where is your money going? And that's what I be talking about. Motherfuckers don't be knowing how to manage their fucking money right. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers spend money on dumb shit. And I ain't gonna lie. I spend a little something on DoorDash, but shit, bitch, I make sure I have enough money in my shit, you feel me? For other shit, you feel me? Like, that shit really be confusing. Like, that shit really be blowing my shit for real. Cause it's like, you got a job, bitch, and then you never have no money. What type of shit is that? Something got to be going on. Something got to change. I ain't gonna lie.
Excuse me.
I have no money.
Excuse me.
I said I have no money.
I don't need no money. I just need a little bit of gas. Just my
I
car.
ain't giving no money to nobody, okay? I work every day, okay? I'm not the problem solver. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
My car ran out of gas around the corner.
That's your issue. I can't help.
My car is stranded.
Do you have money to give me?
No. Can you please help me?
What do you want? I don't have $1 to give.
It's just little gas I'm asking when you drive a good car.
And you know how I got that good car? I got that good car working my ass off for the last 40 years. That's how I got my good car. I worked hard. I had to take care of my family, my friends.
Are you gonna help me, mama?
Yeah, mijo, eso no te tengo.
Thank you so much, mijo.
Oh, no, mijo, no
Thank
sé
you
qué.
so much. No, you Thank you, mom. Bring another stack to her.
I give you for my farm, baby.
Yo, if I can't get a job and I don't want to trap or scam, then what do I do? I can't trade because you need money to trade. I can't drop ship. You need money to drop ship. I can't freaking resell. You need money to resell. I tried mowing lawns again. I tried DoorDash. I got denied by DoorDash. I tried washing cars. I even had a period of time where I was helping someone install lights in buildings, and I was getting like $100 every time I did that, but he don't need me no more. Like, bro, there is genuinely nothing that I can do right now to make money, bro. Does somebody know anything I could do, bro? Anything. Because I need money.
Maybe I'm asking for too much, but I don't think anybody should have to work 2 full-time jobs or even 2 part-time jobs just to survive. Either give us enough hours and pay us enough money to live a fulfilling life, or not even fulfilling, just bare minimum. Like, why are we working 60 hours a week and still wondering where our next meal is coming from? It's insane. They say that 50% of Americans can't afford a $500 emergency, and that's completely by design. It's not because they're overspending. It's not because they're irresponsible. In most cases, that credit card debt that they have is for essentials, and it's absolutely ridiculous that this is the way things are. We shouldn't have to accept this as normal because it's not.
I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but if you have to brag continuously about how much money you have, you're really like broke and insecure, because no wealthy rich person is really like doing that. I'm not talking about rappers and all that, because they, that's that. But I'm talking about like regular, like if you really have to go up to people and like be in a group setting and brag about how much money you have, you're really broke and you're insecure, because no real wealthy and rich person is doing that. Their actions and their assets are showing for that. So if you gotta, you need to work on that confidence, something. But stop talking about your money before you get robbed.
I put up a post yesterday. The post said, nobody loves a black man the right way or respects him unless he has money. And, I put up a post not too long ago where I said that, men hate pretty women, and the women went off, right? But I was shocked, man. Like, if you go underneath my post and you look at what the women are saying, they sound so cold. If he don't have no money, he don't respect himself. If he can't take care of things, then why should I respect him? Yo, like, we don't deal with systemic oppression, mass incarceration, frowned upon when we try to, seek out mental health treatment. Like, we not being killed out here just for being in our cars. Like, it's not designed for black men to just be under the ground his whole life.
Don't mind the background noise. My dog is outside playing with his toy. But people will get on TikTok and say they don't have no money, and then they'll go get their nails done, get their lashes done, book a trip on Frontier Airlines, go get a seafood boil. And then people will be in the comments like, that's why you don't have no money, because you went to get a seafood boil. Bitch, a seafood boil costs $32. If their rent costs $1,200 and they only got $600, they're not making rent this month. So they might as well live life with the $600 they do have. We gotta back up all people, seriously. Like, especially during these times, we gotta back up all people, let them live their life however they see fit. If they're not making rent and they only have $600, they might as well live life with the $600. They're not making rent regardless. Let them go to the movies. Let them get their nails done. Let them get their lashes done. Let them book a trip on Frontier Airlines. Let them buy a seafood boil. Like, we gotta stop pocket watching people. Like, it's really hard out here, and people deserve to find enjoyment wherever they can get it, any way they can get it.
You do not earn $1 billion. You steal it. Nobody works 1,000,000,000 times harder than a nurse, a teacher, or a farmer. That money comes from underpaying the people who did the work. Stop worshiping hoarders that just are good at wage stuff. There's no way to become a billionaire without exploiting the labor of workers. And a lot of us 100-dares, 1,000-dares do too much shoveling shit for the billionaires that ain't gonna never see us. And more likely, we are closer to being poor than we are to being a billionaire. Elon Musk's net worth is $805 billion. That's more than the bottom 53% of Americans combined. His effective tax rate, 3.3%. A truck driver pays 8.4% tax to rich. That's the reason why on May 1st, 2026, across the nation, people will unite under one frame. Workers over billionaires. No school, no work, no shopping, no ICE, no war, none of that. This day of coordination won't be a win in itself. It'll just be the beginning of trying to sustain a national movement for workers. Education is elevation.
And school ain't for me. I'm hitting the fucking road. I'm about to make me some money. Coming from somebody that did it, yeah, you gonna make some money. You gonna make a fuck ton of money. You gonna have boats, trucks, build you a nice ass shop house on a piece of land. Might buy you a badass lawnmower. Gonna have it all. But I can promise you this. I promise. That house you got, you'll never be there. That boat you buy, you'll never go out on it. That truck, that big badass Tonka truck you got, you're going to drive it back and forth to work from the hotel or the rent house, whatever, to work. You're going to miss birthdays. You're going to miss fucking holidays, anniversaries, ball game. You're going to miss it all. I work with so many people that been on their 5th and 6th marriage because they just stayed on the road. But they had all kinds of fucking money. They had everything in the world. It just depends on what you want in life. If you're going to hit the road, you might as well hang up marriage. Stay single. Because it's hard. And, but you're going to have a fuck ton of money, I promise you.
Stop believing people that's trying to make it seem like they're rich in 2025. Everybody is broke. Even if you're in a position right now where you're making decent money, you're stressed out because inflation is psychotic. It aggravates the fuckery out of me that we're believing people driving the fancy cars, buying the expensive clothes, have money. Do you know what these people do to make it seem like they have money just to prove to you, just so they fool you? Car repossessions are at an all-time high. Have you guys seen car repossessions videos? Everybody's signing the paperwork trying to finance cars that they can't afford. Same thing goes for fucking Afterpay and Affirm. You know what I'm talking about? Like Klarna. Those fucking those like you pay monthly payments on like a Gucci bag. Fucking DoorDash. If somebody's trying to make it seem like they have money, that should be the biggest fucking red flag that you could ever imagine. People who are nice people don't try to make it seem like they're nice people. Do you understand? Same rule applies, buddy.
Hey, I was hoping that you could help me out and pick our child up from school today because I don't think I can make it there. Can't. I got work. Hey, do you think that you could take our child to his next doctor's appointment for me? Because I take him to all the other ones. No can do. Got work. Hi, me again. Did you want to meet up at the park and spend some time with your child? They miss you. Dude, you know I got work. I can't. Yeah, hi. Calling you and giving you a 2-month notice that your child's birthday party is in 2 months. Yeah, I can't. I got work that day. I didn't even tell you what day it was. Well, I work all the time. Sorry. I'm always working. Hey, I was hoping you could help out financially when it comes to your child, cuz I kind of feel like I'm doing it all by myself here. Dude, come on. I don't got the money. How is it that you never have any money for your child, but yet you're always at work? Are you out here working for free or cuz the math ain't mathin'?
Made $450,000 last year. Now, $450,000, that is a comfortable lifestyle. With the exception of multiple cars or multiple houses, I can buy pretty much anything I want. In fact, I do already have $1 million house. I can have whatever vacation I want. I quite literally just don't need to budget. I can literally buy anything that comes to my mind. Now, just imagine if I made $450,000 every year for the foreseeable future. The point I'm trying to make is it will take over 2,200 years to reach $1 billion. And keep in mind, that's just 1 billion. It will take 22,000 years to hit $10 billion. It will take over 200,000 years to reach $100 billion. And I haven't checked in a little minute, but I'm quite sure Elon Musk is worth 5 times that. 1 million years of working at $450,000 a year. Now, politicians can look at people like me, or doctors, or lawyers, or investment bankers. They can see the lifestyle that I can live and say, hey, let's tax these people. But someone like me, or a banker, or a doctor, we don't make all that much money. And compared to the people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and the multi-billionaires.
And once you realize a lot of motherfuckers just don't got no hustle, you be like, all right, and just leave it alone. Motherfuckers do not be having no type of hustle, no type of productivity, no type of fire in them to be able to get up every day and go do something to get 1% better every day. And you'd be surprised. It be the motherfuckers that you think would be motivated to go get some money or go be productive or go work out or go do this or go do that. They don't. They don't. And they could watch you every day, get up and go to work, go work out, go do this, go do that, and they still will not get motivated. And it takes you back to you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Baby, you could be motivated as hell, but that don't mean that you gonna motivate the next motherfucker. If they lazy, they lazy. They don't want to do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. But them the type of motherfuckers you got to keep from around you for real. Because a motherfucker that don't got nothing to lose will help you lose everything that you built, everything that you worked so hard for day in and day out. Because they ain't got shit to lose. They ain't working for nothing. They ain't living for nothing. Just laying up every single day, letting life just pass them by, getting closer to dying every day. Respectfully, I cannot be around them type of people. I will be so like unmotivated and feel so unproductive and just I can't do it, boo. Sorry, I got shit to do.
I done worked a 9 to 5, a 8 to 4, a 4 to 12, 12 to 8. I done made my own schedule. I done had my own business. I would literally do anything before I go broke. Except for work at KFC on Gun Hill. Fuck is you talking about? Used to have pimps from the hotel next door come used to buy his whole chicken and smack the fuck out of them in the lobby. I'm not doing that shit. The chef in the back was Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. I thought we was going to bond. Since I couldn't do the patois wagwan brethren, like fluently, he didn't want to speak to me. He was mad rude. And there was a whole bunch of family shit in there. The nephew was assistant manager, threw the fucking cashier at his auntie. While my assistant principal was coming to order chicken. He saw me see him throw the fucking plate of fresh cookies that I put the fresh cookies in the oven. I was gonna take a cookie, but I couldn't take a cookie because he threw them at his aunt. So yeah, please don't make me go back. Like, share, follow. Please don't make me go back. Please. A lot of y'all don't know KFC is my family's legacy. Everybody in my family has worked at KFC. I'm not sure the Colonel was my mom's side nigga. I don't know.
You ever been broke to the point, bro, where like, nigga, you ain't want to do shit, bro? And like you was like dead ass depressed and wanted to sit at the crib all day, bro? I know how that shit feel. Speaking from experience, bro, like the worst feeling for a man, bro, is like, nigga, not having no type of money in your pocket, bro. I'm talking about not in your bank, not having no cash, nothing, bro. It's a different type of feeling, bro, for a man to be broke and a woman to be broke. Women can still enjoy themselves by hanging out with their friends and getting drinks here and there and you know, coming together, just to make shit good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like put money together and still have a good time. When a man broke, bro, a man don't want to do shit. That's all he thinking about is how you gonna get bread, how you gonna get this money. Some type of way he go get some type of money, bro. That's what he thinking about. That's all on his mind. When a man has money, bro, his ego gets higher. Tell me if I'm fucking lying. Nigga, tell me right now, if you done made $10,000-$20,000 before in your life, bro, telling me your confidence ain't boost up. When you don't have shit to your name, bro, what is there to lose, bro? You don't have nothing to fucking lose, bro, when you dead ass broke as a man. Nigga, that shit fucking sucks, bro. It's worse than a damn heartbreak, bro. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to be around nobody, bro. Nobody.
The easiest way to stay broke is to stay at a job longer than 5 years. Because the longer you stay somewhere, the more you start confusing familiar with safe. You get used to the same people, routine, paychecks, stress, and being underpaid. So you stop questioning it. I remember leaving jobs and coming back years later and seeing the exact same people still there with the same complaints, the same position, the same mindset, and the same income. And again, this is not judgment because I completely understand why familiarity feels safe. But guys, safe doesn't always mean good. See, the thing is, a lot of people think that staying at the same company means more money, but most companies have a salary cap and there's only so much room for growth. Meanwhile, the people who are making the biggest financial jumps are the ones who are willing to leave, negotiate, take calculated risks, and put themselves in rooms that require more from them. Because new environments force you to grow. They force you to learn new skills. They force you to raise your standards. And they also force you to stop seeing yourself as the same person that you were 5 years ago. The longer you stay where you're underpaid, undervalued, underchallenged, the more you train yourself to believe that this is all you're worth. And that's the real danger. Not the job itself, it's the identity that you built by staying at the job for too long.
Bro, if you like 18 through like 21-ish, it's gonna be very hard for you to work and keep a job. And the only reason I'm saying that, bro, because like the stuff y'all see daily on the internet of how people are making fast money and stuff, and it's just like you thinking, damn, I don't have the patience or the time. I need to make money quickly. I need to make this money now. Cause like my little brother, like he's 21 and he was working a job and shit. And before that, he was cool with it. Like he was like, yeah, like he liked it and stuff. But as time went on, after he'd been there for like 2 years and shit, he was fed up with it. And then like he wanted something more. So he wanted to leave that job. And like now for him, he's kind of like, I don't want to say struggling, but trying to find something that he wants to do in order to make good money. You know, and like for him, like I know he probably feel like he's running out of time and stuff like that because he's 21, but it's just like finding something can be very difficult, especially if like you're seeing people around your age range making hella money online and stuff, and you seeing this online and you thinking like, damn, like what am I doing? Like I'm so behind. But you just gotta have a little bit of patience, bro. Like I promise you, like something's gonna end up coming into your life where it's gonna work out for you. You're gonna find something. Like even if it's later on in your 20s or your 30s or whatever the case is, like it takes time for everybody.
If you're below the age of 18, you're supposed to be broke. That's cool. If you're below the age of 20, 21, then it's like, okay, that's still not bad, but it is time to find something to do. The moment you're above 21, gang, and you're still broke, especially in this generation, this is hard love, but you're doing something wrong, dude. And that's me being totally honest. I would understand if this was 1980, we had to go to college for 5, 10 years just to make 100K, but there's literally people making that off their phones, dude. There's people dumber than you who have laptops and they're just pressing buttons and making more. Like I genuinely feel like if you're that age and you're not at least making 100K a year, 10K a month, you either gotta stop brain rotting and consume more information, watch more information on YouTube videos, get a mentor, do something, hang around better people, because bro, there's just too much opportunity nowadays, bro. I'm sorry. There's a lot of opportunity. I'm not saying you extremely behind, bro, but all I'm gonna say is you gotta catch up, bro.
Man, if you are in an industry where your income depends on people spending money, trust me, you're gonna be able to tell what the economy is doing and what the market is like. For instance, right now, I'm on DoorDash. Man, every time around the first of the month, around rent time, don't nobody be ordering food. But it's so weird though, because every time I get on social media, everybody acting rich. When I look around the society, everybody driving AMG, Benz, white tags. Everybody got on super nice clothes, designer bags, designer garments. I'm talking about all that. But like, what, everybody became a chef or something now? Like, it's kind of baffling me. This is how I know everybody broke. Cause I'm in one of the richest areas in my city. I DoorDash in one of the richest areas in my city, and ain't nobody ordered nothing. And I got a high rating on DoorDash. That's how I know ain't nobody got no money, man. Ain't nobody even ordering takeout. Telling you bills kicking everybody, but that's how I know that the economy's so bad right now that even folks that got money ain't even got money. That's how bad the economy is, man. And I ain't doing this to slight nobody or talk bad about nobody. I'm just making a statement of how bad the economy is. Cause like, why ain't nobody ordering food? My bad. I got an order right here. Let's see what it is. It's some cookies. Let's see if I can be for 50 cents for 0.2 miles. Watch this. It was a decent order. But like, man, you can tell ain't nobody got no money for real. I think everybody is lifestyle exhausted. I think everybody lifestyle rich. I mean, lifestyle broke. Like, cause after like the high rent and mortgage or whatever you paying, after the expensive car note and insurance and all that, man, people in the house cooking, man. I'm telling you. But you know, that's a good sacrifice if you take care of your living situation and all your bills and stuff. But like, man, I ain't gonna lie, some nights, man, some nights cooking ain't it. That's why I don't do the car notes and all that other stuff. Cause man, I can't imagine having a car note. I can't imagine having a car note and I gotta hop on DoorDash to pay my car note. I'm gonna be sick as a dog. I'm gonna be sick as a dog. I can't imagine having rent, car note, all this stuff, and I gotta and I gotta get on DoorDash to pay it. How I say, man. And then the jobs playing, man. It's so hard to get a job. It done took me about 6 months to find a new job. Like, man, I can't wait to start my job. Like, DoorDash ain't it, man. Economy is in shambles, man. I'm telling you, if you got a job, do not lose your job, man.
If you've noticed prices skyrocketing, wages staying low, stores closing, airlines struggling, Spirit, and everyday people feeling hopeless, you are not alone. Welcome to America.